All right, good day, my friend. Welcome to the show. It is another beautiful day. Yeah, it is. It's supposed to hit 61.
Oh, I can't wait.
65.
Oh, please.
This weekend. However, we all know what happened this past Saturday.
Yeah.
It was 61, 65. And then within 2 hours, we had a blizzard.
Right. It took me 2 hours to drive home.
That's Cleveland.
From that concert, yeah.
A blizzard.
Yeah.
I left with no coat. Oh, man, spring is here. Man, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome, family. Lady Q line dance Thursdays here today, and we thank you so much, Lady Q.
You're welcome.
I learned the simple way how to do. I went around 4 times on the Tamia dance.
That's good.
Now I'm trying to learn the triangle, which I think next week I might be able to complete it.
You won't be able to complete it next week.
You think so?
For sure. You're definitely going to be able to complete it.
Now, the triangle, that's that part where...
We actually travel.
Oh, yeah.
It's called travel.
It's the travel.
Honey, let me tell you. You learn going one way and it's all good, but then you have to figure out, you got to figure out how to go the other way. And then it's a little spin.
That spin is at the end.
Yeah, my brain. Trying my brain, Q.
I know,
Trying my brain,
honey. But you guys can do it.
Yes.
There's a lot of eyes going to be on you all.
Oh, boy.
Y'all got to represent.
At that R&B ball?
Yes.
We got it, Sam. Did we got it down?
Yeah, you gonna do it with me or what's
yeah,
going
we'll
on?
do it too.
Of course.
Don't have me out there. Everybody looking at me like.
Of course, I'm gonna wear some good shoes.
Wait a minute, everybody gonna be out there doing it, right with them.
Right.
You know what? I have to bring some other shoes so that I can do my spins without,
Well, we put some baby powder down on the floor. That'll help you.
shoot. Okay.
Baby powder.
Yeah, baby powder works. Let us spin without no problem. I keep it in my purse.
All right.
That's funny. All right. What else is going on before we get into the letter? I hit everything? I did hit everything. Okay. All right. Oh, so this today is going to be touchy. I just read it. So, normally I don't read it or hear it until Kenya reads it. But this one here, you haven't read it yet, have you?
I read it.
Oh, man. This is something here.
Yeah.
All right. We need y'all help on this one, for real.
This is real life, though,
Yeah.
All right. Dear Sam, my wife's elderly mother has a form of dementia and some other health issues. She can't afford 24-hour care, and my wife refuses to put her in a nursing home. My wife's mother never liked me and used to be Madea-like to me all the time. Now that she has dementia, it has gotten a little worse. Because of her mother and I guess he's saying in my history, she can't come to our house. My wife then decided to be her mother's 24-hour caretaker by living at her mother's house. This has been going on for about 6 months now. She does get a break to come home when the little aide comes, but for the most part, this situation has taken a toll on our relationship. I love my wife and I'm trying to come up with an alternative solution other than divorce, because why be married if we're not together? I know I sound rough, but her mother needs to experience the karma she let out. Any advice?
Yeah, bro. It is. I get it. She don't like you. A lot of people have family members that have in-laws that treat them bad.
Yeah.
Treat them jacked up. And then when something like this happens, this is a chance, I would say, for people to get right. And she has dementia. So right now, she's in and out.
Yeah.
But if you could show love, despite of during this time, and support your wife, may even have your mother-in-law come over at times, somebody got to forgive.
Amen.
Truth to the matter is, does it dementia does it take you out, or you just suffer from it and then you die from something else? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
All right, so I'll say this is a chance for you to forgive and move on and be there with your wife. Because let's say you just let your wife just hang out there. And I know it's taking a toll. I was a caregiver. I was my mom's caregiver. I know how much and how that's a lot.
Demanding.
You're right. And so this is a lot for your mother, despite of what's going on. Your wife, she said, look, that's my mother. I'm going to be there for her. We know what it is. But if you don't forgive the mama, it sounds like he hasn't forgiven the mama.
Absolutely not.
And if you haven't forgiven the mother, now you holding on to this, and then she's going to get out of here. And I don't mean to get spiritual on you, but it's the truth. Now you holding on to this, and that can keep you from your blessings, bruh, because you holding on to it. She got dementia.
She don't even know.
Yeah, she in and out now, really. I understand, I get it. I'm not saying that she needs to necessarily come and live, but why not bend a little bit for your wife? I'm talking about the wife. You talking about the relationship with your wife?
He needs to go over there.
He
needs to go to his wife's house, wife's mother's house, and spend some time there.
Yeah.
Yep. Whether he like to or not.
And I've seen
he
some
has
people
to forgive.
I've seen some people who can't handle their loved ones in that state too. Right. And it's tough for them. It's tough for them, and some of them. I think, did we talk about this with, who was it? The celebrity, Lady B. What's her name? B. Smith.
Oh, B. Smith. Yeah.
Yes.
She has dementia.
She has dementia.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But dude moved in, his woman. But it's a lot. It's a lot to take care of. And I applaud anybody who's there, because it's a lot to take care of your loved one. And especially when you're the only person that's taking care of them. Because a lot of times people in your family, they may not be built for it.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's a lot on his wife.
Yeah.
Because she got to take care of the mother, and then she has to deal with the fact that her needs are not being met. Because she needs her husband.
And he said his needs not being met either.
Definitely his is not being met.
Yeah.
But we understand why. But that doesn't make it easy on neither person.
What'd you say, Kenya?
This is tough because I feel that your house is your sanctuary, and it is difficult to invite different energy into your house where you lay your head if they are, constantly causing rifts and problems in your household. Yeah. So I don't even know what the alternative would be. I know that people always say, you're supposed to take the high road and, because it's a parent or because it's this or that, you're supposed to act a certain way. But, I feel the pain. That's right. A lot. It's a lot to take on.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we can all say what we would do. I'm just giving you an opinion. However, until you in it, but I can actually say this because he said that the way she used to treat him.
Right.
Well, guess what? She ain't gonna treat you no different now.
She's not.
Because her mind is where it was then. However, what she's doing now necessarily you could blame it on. They got to blame it on, or it's the sickness.
But she got other illnesses as well.
But how do you reconcile that? Like, how do you reconcile somebody treats you poorly, for all the time that you've known them, and then all of a sudden they fall ill or something like that, and it's expected now that you are going to be the bigger person, but, not everybody can reconcile that in their head and say, okay, well, now you're sick, so I'm just going to forgive all the stuff.
Well, you have to forgive.
Yeah.
It's hard. Oh, it's hard. But when you look at all the times that we all have done something, I'm talking about me, you, everybody else, and God forgives us.
That's right.
If we don't give that same grace, sometimes forgiving is a healing to you.
It really is.
It's a healing to you because you're not walking around with that hurt.
That's right.
So it could be
release.
Yes.
It's a
yes.
Release.
And it's just like when we hear about mothers, we're going on in 10 seconds. I used to say, like, how the mamas over there talking to the person who shot their baby up the same week?
Right.
I'd be like, But that's because they got
for
that.
them.
Yeah, for them, they got that love, and that's the way for them to deal with it. Here we go. ZAK, the Sam Sylk Show, while you get your work on. Sylk Karaoke, we're searching for a great song for you today. Get ready for a chance to win Mike Epps tickets coming up. If you missed it, go to Facebook and you can see Lady Q. I've got a chance to do the first line dance. You know I'm not a dancer, but put your hands together for myself.
All right.
Lady Q got me. I did Tamia the simple way. Y'all can make fun of me all you want, but at least I did it.
That's right.
That's right.
So how did I do, Q? I did all right?
You did very well. You did
Okay.
very well.
So go to my Facebook and you can see it. All right? And y'all let me know so I can get the hop like y'all be doing.
You said a hop.
The hop.
You know you got to get that swag.
You got,
Yeah.
yeah, you got to come
So
back
I
with
may,
this one.
I'm probably do this at the R&B ball. All right, let's read the letter right quick.
Okay. Dear Sam, my wife's elderly mother has a form of dementia and some other health issues. She can't afford 24-hour care, and my wife refuses to put her in a nursing home. My wife's mother never liked me and used to be Madea-like to me all the time. Now that she has dementia, it has gotten a little worse. Because of her mother and my history, she can't come to our house. My wife then decided to be her mother's 24-hour caretaker by living at her mother's house. This has been going on for about 6 months now. She does get a break to come home when the little aide comes, but for the most part, the situation has taken a toll on our relationship. I love my wife, and I'm trying to come up with an alternative solution other than divorce, because why be married if we're not together? I know I sound rough, but her mother needs to experience the karma she let out. Any advice?
Man, that's a tough one. But what I hear is that you need to forgive, bruh, and be there for your wife. It's a lot when you have to take on, be someone's 24-hour caregiver. And when it's your mother, when it's a parent, that is rough. That is hard. Now, you said that she couldn't come to the house because how she treated you in the past, right? That's what you said. Which means still you haven't forgave. So how many times have you been forgiven? So if this is a matter of life and death here, now imagine if you don't forgive, she passes and your wife is still hurt because she was there by herself. She's mourning her mama. How you gonna comfort her when you wasn't even there while she was going through what she was going through with her mama?
That's right.
So then you might be on the verge of really losing your wife. I get it. Well, I got needs too. Well, when it comes to taking care of people, bruh, that's just life. Sometimes I've been through it, so I get it. You got to sacrifice.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just because she did that to you don't mean that you might not check out here before she do.
That's right.
And then if you don't forgive, man, now you didn't close your eyes and you haven't forgave. And the thing about forgiving, oh, it's rough. I know some people didn't tick me off before. I'd be like, oh man. But there's healing in forgiving. There's healing in forgiving because you'll hold that stuff in you and it'll cause you to get sick. It'll cause you to hold all this type of stuff against people and you don't even know what's going on. But ask God to give you some strength during this time. Imagine if that was you. Would you want your wife to be there and take care of you? Or would you want your kid to take care of you? Think about it. But y'all, that's my little 2 cents. What y'all got to say about it? 578-0931. This is the Sam Sylk Show on ZAK.
.93.1 WZAK and Live Nation presents.
All right. More comments before we go.
Okay. Honey said her mother must have done something serious to not be allowed in their home.
Yeah.
I don't know what she did, but it's either divorce or the nursing home. Bottom line, he is well within his marital rights.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Cleo said karma is not meant to happen in forms of life and death. Your wife is supposed to be receiving your support for her maybe her only living parent left. For how he feels. He hasn't seen his wife in 6 months on a regular basis. Divorce isn't the answer.
See, I forgot all about that part. So he hasn't seen his wife in 6 months?
No, he said she comes over when the aide comes
Oh,
over.
okay. I'm
Yeah.
about to say.
Yeah.
Oh.
But they're saying love is the answer. And CL says, sounds like he wants to pinch her when he gets the chance.
I like that.
How the hell you used to treat me?
Right.
You little
You won't
bitch.
remember
Come here.
this? Right.
Bam!
Right. Yeah, maybe she should leave her mama at the house.
Sam Sylk Show, hello.
Hey, Sam,
How you doing?
I'm okay. I just told my granddaughter the same shit you just said. And what they were talking about, I said, now you and your mama, that bullshit, y'all got to let it go. I said, she'll be 50 come May 13th. I said, and she lives in Chicago, and every time I turn around, it's always some craziness. Y'all got to stop and wake up and smell the coffee going. I said, now, just before my husband died, he had to die and worrying about her and her son being mad over some bull crap and stuff.
Right.
Y'all got to wake up and smell the coffee. Look, life is too short for that shit. I said, you know what? I told her, I said, you can say that you couldn't believe that I was a woman like I was and accept some side kids and stuff. I said, they didn't ask to come here.
Right.
I said, whatever it was, you know, you got to let it go. I said, and if I can let it go, anybody can let it go. Y'all need to let that bullshit go and hang it up on the toilet paper and stuff.
All right.
Because
All right.
all this y'all going through,
All right.
it don't even make sense.
All right.
All right, have a nice bye-bye.
Sam Sylk Show, hello.
Yo, Sam Kenya,
Hey,
Lady
Ty.
Q. He should go over there and take a really good look over a 48-hour period of what 24-hour care consists of. For his mother-in-law having, I thought you said Alzheimer's, or did you just say a form of dementia?
Yeah,
yeah.
it was a form of dementia.
Okay, take a real good look at what 24-hour care consists of that, and then just sit down and use your common sense. A woman that has that much loyalty to her mother and will exercise that kind of compassion very well might do the same for you and your need, and she is definitely worthy of that kind of compassion and the need for her to need to take care of her mother. That ain't complicated. That ain't complicated at all.
Yeah.
But take a real good look at it, because if it happens to be Alzheimer's, whatever you think your mother-in-law is getting in karma, you're wrong, because she does not know what's going on a lot of the time.
Yeah.
She ain't suffering; she just lost, and
Right.
and her daughter's trying to make sure she stays relatively safe.
Yeah.
Take a good look at what 24-hour care for something like that consists of.
All right. Thanks so much, man. Sam Sylk Show.
Hello.
Hey, what up?
Hi, is it Sam?
Yeah,
Hi, Sam. My name is Ernestine. How are you?
we good.
That's good. I was just listening to your show. Always wonderful.
Thank you.
And I just wanted to pass on some information to the guy that's dealing with his wife whose mother has dementia.
Yeah.
And if you can just even announce 3 bullet points right quick. I don't want to be on the air, but
You're on the
First of
air
all-
when you call, but go ahead.
oh, okay, no problem. But anyway, because I went through that with my mom, and I lived with my mom. I would give anything to I wasn't going to do that. But anyway, if his parents are still alive and one of them gets dementia, who's going to be there to help him take care of his parents if he is not supportive of his wife? Dementia is no joke. And he made a comment that his wife's mother treated him bad in the past. And people don't understand that dementia is something gradual. It doesn't just happen overnight. She probably had dementia 20 years before even her daughter even knew, you know. And that's how we realize how long my mother probably had dementia. In my generation, because I'm, the baby boomer, all of my friends are going through it. So it's epidemic. The other thing that people need to understand with people getting so attached to all these technical gadgets, cell phone, iPod, etc. Yeah, those things are great for us to have, but you have to have a balance. They've already done a survey that in the next 5 to 10 years, the generation behind us, the millennials, etc., dementia is going to be pandemic, And
Because of these
we need
gadgets.
to understand, And we need to understand what we're dealing with and how to take care of these things beforehand. Looking at things from a proactive perspective, your diet, how you think spiritually. That's why I love what you do. And when you're saying, get charged up, are you charged up, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But it takes more than just eating good. You got to be spiritually balanced, financially balanced, all of those things that needs to be in alignment, because you can eat as healthy as you want. But if you don't, if you're not spiritually healthy, or vice versa, you're losing. It's a losing battle.
Yeah.
So that's all I have to say before I start crying again.
All right. God bless you, man. Thank you for taking out the time to express yourself, and we pray your strength. All right.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Wow, man. What a deep conversation. Leave your comments on the Facebook to help out this gentleman and anyone who's going through this right now. We pray your strength, man. We pray your strength. You got an interesting one right there in front of you, Ken?
Tracy said, she may have never liked you. My honest opinion is that you aren't being the husband you should be. Put the past behind you and be there for her, praying for you. You can do it.
All right, in that order. Sylk's karaoke is coming up next. I will give you that song in 15 minutes. Share this video.
Sam Sylk.